למענך אלוהי אלוהינו עשה ולא אלוהינו ראה ימיד עשינו דלים וריקים למענך אלוהינו עשה Seinu Dalim Verekin Hanasham Alach Veyaguf Palach Chosam Alam Alach Hanasham Hanasham Alach Veyaguf Palach Chosam Alam Alach Hanasham Alach למענך אלוהינו עשה ולאלוהינו ראה ימיד עשינו דלים וריקים Hanasham Alach Veyaguf Palach Chosam Alam Alach Hanasham
Welcome back to the next episode of the InKredible Kids podcast. My name is Moritz Siri, and I will be your host through this incredible journey. We are going to meet many incredible kids. They are going to share with us their stories. Some of them super cool and different like you've never heard before, and some you may say are just ordinary, but all of them incredible. If you have great ideas, email me today at ikidspodcast@gmail.com. And now it's time for
InKredible Kids!
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Tehillim Army. I'm Moritz Siri, and I'm welcoming you here into my home, technically, here in my basement studio in Baltimore. And tonight we have a special Baltimore guest who is not with me in my studio, obviously, but we have a big rabbi in Baltimore. Everybody knows and beyond, Rabbi Silber, who is... my microphone is getting taken over, who I'm going to introduce to you in just 1 minute. Shlomo. If you're new here to the InKredible Kids, you'll know that Shlomo's my co-host on the nights when my husband works in a different city. And you want to sit next to me like this? And some nights we have really, really special, actually, some of you InKredible Kids who come to babysit Shlomo. You can't show all my surprises already. That's for later. So I just want to give a big shout out to Ahuva Shachman once again, who comes a lot of times. And Yehudas Adler came over to help babysit one time. And one of the Feldheim girls comes over. So we have a lot of very nice people who come, but Shlomo is definitely, it wouldn't be the same without him, right, guys? Like, imagine, do you want Shlomo to go to babysitter, or is this much more exciting? Because really, you don't need me. You don't need me. Shlomo should run the show, right? Who wants Shlomo to run the show? Big your hands in the air if you want Shlomo. InKredible Shili boys, and the crane says all think so. So goodbye, everyone. I'll see you later. Okay, bye now. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Well, we are here on a more serious note every night to unite for Eretz Yisrael and unite for our brothers and sisters around the world, part of Am Yisrael. It's our job. It's our job to really just make sure that we stay connected. And when there's a war going on, even if life is good for us in other places around the world, we can't go an entire day without thinking of our brothers and sisters, of course, saying Tehillim, but also having Achdas and just thinking about them. Just thinking is already worth something. So I'm going to just say a big thank you to our anonymous sponsor who sponsored the whole week for the Tehillim Army. And also a very big thank you to the Goder family. This week sponsored Leiloi Nishmas, Ma'oz ben Varda Devora. May his neshama have the ultimate aliyah. He was a hero. He fought and ultimately gave his life for the safety of the Jewish people. And also, thank you to Carolyn and Azriel Diamonds who sponsored Liz Chos Dovi Kusiel Zalman Ben Hodaya Shoshana, and in honor of their grandchildren Chani Goldie and Perry Snyder, who are nightly participants in our Tehillim Army. And special for tonight, we have the Kupferstein family sponsoring happy birthday to Ricky, whose birthday is soon, and Shimshi in our Beis coming up, Kupferstein. Let me know. I'm reading the part that says, let me know if blah, blah, blah. I'm not supposed to read that part out loud. That was very interesting. But either way, we have Shimshi leading Tehillim for us in a bit. So we're going to meet him very shortly, and maybe we could all wish him happy birthday. And also that tonight is by the... Please forgive me if I don't know how to pronounce your name, but the Menushari family, or the Menushari family. It should be a zechus for Refuah Shlema for Yael bat Naomi. And also tonight by the InKredible Shalom, Yosef, and Leah for Refuah Shlema for Shana Malia Bas Leah, who had, I think, of their great grandmother. She had a bad stroke, and please Hashem, give her Refuah Shlema Bikarov. Okay, and before we get on, so tonight we're going to be saying 2 prakim of Tehillim, so make sure your Tehillim is nearby and ready. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce Rabbi Silber to everybody. People, here, let me find the spotlight. Rabbi Silber, here we go. Rabbi Silber, you're on. I don't know if you have to press unmute. You might have to.
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. Hi, Rabbi Silber. I want to tell you, before I let you take over, I just want to say that I don't really know you. People don't realize, right? A lot of people here know Baltimore, but a lot of people think Baltimore is like a tiny little town with like 20 people in it and everybody knows each other. I think it used to be like that a very long time ago, but we don't like we live in different parts of Baltimore. So as much I have a lot of respect for Rabbi Silber, we don't actually know each other, right? But Rabbi Silber, I know you because it's a weird thing to say this, but every year I don't want anyone to think that I like Tisha B'Av because I don't like Tisha B'Av and I want Tisha B'Av to be a Yantif. But if I have to have Tisha B'Av, every year on Tisha B'Av, I join you for your Kinnos on Tisha B'Av. And I've been doing this since my oldest daughter was a baby and she's 9 years old. So Rabbi Silber does beautiful speeches all the time. But on Tisha B'Av, I cannot have a Tisha B'Av without you, Rabbi Silber. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this rabbi over here, everybody, listen up. This is, and I don't want to embarrass you, but I have to say this. Rabbi Silber is a rabbi who has a heart that is bigger than anyone that I really have not seen it. And anybody who knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about. And when Rabbi Silber talks on Tisha B'Av, he talks about feeling the pain of the Jewish people from a long time ago and right now. And you always have a way to connect us to Eretz Yisrael, to Israel, to Am Yisrael. If somebody's suffering, it's your suffering. And I learned from you how to connect with people's suffering, which is was a very sad thing. And it's a hard thing. And I hope this Tisha B'Av, Rabbi Silber, you're going to be leading some sort of like beautiful, happy lecture and something very nice in Eretz Yisrael. But if I have to do Tisha B'Av, it always has to have Rabbi Silber. So I'm going to say no more, and I'm going to let you introduce everybody and introduce yourself to everybody. And thank you so much for joining the Tehillim Army, the best army in the world.
Thank you, Martzuri. It is an incredible zechus, a real zechus to be here with all of you. I have to tell you, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed to be in this group. I don't know if this makes me an official part of the army or if I'm still, in like basic training. All of you have been in the army already for a very long time. This is my first night in the army, and you've been in this army, this beautiful army of holiness, of kiddusha, of tefillah, of V'ahavtirecha kamocha already for the last couple of months, and a tremendous thank you and hakaras hatov and shkach tamor tzuri for putting this together. It is overwhelming and it is just beautiful. I have to tell you, I've been looking forward to this the entire day. I haven't been able to concentrate on anything else because I've heard all about Incredible Kids. I've heard all about the Tehillim Army. And again, Baruch Hashem, finally I got my chance to be here to join all of you tonight in this incredible schus. I want to begin really by giving a shout out to everyone. I know there's like a lot of personal shout outs, but I want to give a shout out to everyone because you beautiful and holy children who take the time every Sunday. See, some of you are eating dinner, some of you are doing homework, some of you are doing dance moves on chairs and waving with both hands. It's incredible. It's incredible. And you could be doing a million other things, but yet you come here, over 1,000 children. It's even more than 1,000 because it looks like most of these homes have more than one child there watching this or participating in this program. And children, I just want to tell you, even before we go on, I have no doubt that the Ribono Shalom looks down and he sees just the beautiful, beautiful gathering and the beautiful Kiddusha, and he looks at his beautiful children. And just being here with all of you tonight, I feel is such an exceptional zechus. I want to give just a specific shout out to a couple of people. Number one, to Kaylee and Yosef Golkin, to Emma, Becca, and Talia Artman, to Chaya Cohn, to Tamima Yosef Chia Shmaryahu Metz, to Keely Goldberger, and to the entire Mrs. Silber's first grade class in Beis Yaakov of Baltimore, and to all the children of all of the women who are participating in our upcoming women's mission to Eretz Yisrael. I think I got everyone in. If I missed you, I'm sorry, I apologize. But the truth is, I don't even like singling out people because all of you get the shout out, because all of you are incredible and all of you are exceptional. I want to share with you a short story. I had the zchus to be in Eretz Yisrael with my family in Hanukkah. And to be honest, we've gone a couple of times in past years for Hanukkah, and I always love going for Hanukkah. Because, one of the most, Hanukkah here in America, and we're in Baltimore, but I'm assuming it's the same thing in most of our communities. Hanukkah here is really nice, it's beautiful, but during the day, it doesn't feel all that different, right? You go to work, you go to school, you do whatever you normally do on a regular day. Then, of course, you come home, you light the menorah, it's beautiful. You play a little dreidel, eat some latkes, have a good time, go to a Hanukkah party, and it's beautiful. But in Eretz Yisrael, what's so beautiful about Hanukkah is like you feel that it's a yontiv. You feel that it's just something different. You feel that it's something unique, something special is happening. But Hanukkah this year in Eretz Yisrael was a little bit different. Because children, as you know, and that's why you're here tonight, Eretz Yisrael, Am Yisrael, is at war. We're fighting a war. Our soldiers go into battle every single day. Our hostages, we hope that HaKadosh Baruch Hu brings them home to their families very soon. And so we were in Eretz Yisrael this past Hanukkah. The feeling was a little bit different. It wasn't as festive. It wasn't as joyous. There wasn't the same simcha in the streets, and it's understandable. But I want to tell you something that happened to me this Hanukkah that was the most incredible experience I've ever had in my life. So I was in Hanukkah in Eretz Yisrael with my wife and my two youngest daughters, not the rest of my kids, the two youngest daughters. And we decided that one night we were going to go to an army base. And we wanted to make a little Hanukkah party for the soldiers. That they should have a little bit of Simchas Hanukkah also. And so got in touch with a beautiful organization in Eretz Yisrael called Menachem that helps out all kinds of people in need. And Avram Leventhal, and he said, Rabbi Silber, I have just the place for you. Here's what we need to do. Step one, meet me in a city called Ofakim. Ofakim is all the way in the south of Eretz Yisrael. We met by a pizza store. And at that pizza store, we carried out pies and pies and pies of pizza. Then he said, okay, Rabbi Silber, get back in your car, and now you need to follow me. So we're driving, and I'm looking for a sign on the street that says, Army Base, turn here, Army Base, turn there. I don't see any signs. I see signs, this direction for Yerushalayim, this direction to Stay Road, but I don't see any signs for an Army Base. Suddenly, and I'm following Rabbi Leventhal in his car, he begins to slow down. And I see he puts on his blinker. Rabbi, you know what a blinker is? You know what a blinker is, right? You know when you want to take the turn? He turns his blinker, and he starts turning. And I turn to my wife, and I say, what is he turning into? There's no road. There's no road. And so he calls me, and he says, just follow me, but go very slowly. Go very slowly. And we turn on, and I see there is this tiny little dirt road. And we're driving on it. Pitch black, can't see anything. Driving 5 miles an hour, because the road is like about as wide as the car. And we're driving. Suddenly I see a little bit in the distance. I see a tiny little, it looks like a little fire, a little light. And we keep driving, and suddenly I see 2 soldiers standing around a menorah, sitting on the ground. The menorah is on the ground, the soldiers are standing there. And I realized in this moment, we arrived at an army base. But this wasn't a regular army base, where they have all of the machinery of this, an established army base. This was what they call a base b'shetach, in the field. This was like someone's field, and the army took it over because they had to go out to battle from this field. And it was pitch black at night. There was no electricity. Can you imagine that? You ever have it when your power in your house goes out? You know how it's like a little scary and makes you a little bit nervous, and especially if it's the summertime and there's no air conditioning, or it's wintertime and there's no heat. They had no electricity. No electricity. So there were no street lights, no big lamps, no running water. Children, no running water, right? We used to go over to the faucet, you open up the faucet, water comes out. No running water, nothing. And here they are, and I see, we drive a little bit more, we get out, we park. The commander of the group, of the base, comes and we walk with him. And I see set up in the distance the most beautiful and incredible thing. There was like a little tent, but without the sides, just the roof, an upside down crate, and a menorah. And the soldiers made the menorah themselves. Out of spare parts that they had around the base, this was an artillery group, out of spare parts, they made the menorah. It was the 4th night of Hanukkah. The menorah was ready to go. And the commander turned to me and he said, Harav, Rabbi, will you light the menorah for us? Now, children, I have to tell you, Hanukkah is one of my favorite Yom Tovim, and I love every Yom Tov. But to be able to light the menorah for this precious group of soldiers in the middle of nowhere, in complete darkness. And I said the brachas again, lahadlik ner shel Chanukah, sha'asa nisim la'avosinu bayamim ahim bazman hazeh. I thanked Hashem for performing miracles for us in those days, in this time. And I lit the menorah. Something amazing happened. The base, which was so dark just a few minutes earlier, was now filled with so much light. And the soldiers joined arms, and everybody started dancing. And in the middle of nowhere, in a field not too far from Gaza, with a group of soldiers who hadn't been home for weeks, in the midst of such incredible darkness, suddenly there was so much light. The light of the menorah, the light of Kiddusha, the light of Am Yisrael, the light of Achdus. And for those moments, even though it looked so dark all around us, there was no darkness. There was only light. And children, the reason I share this story with you is because, hey, it's one of my favorite stories. But I just want all of you to know that that's what you do here every single night. Every single night when you come together, just coming together, being together, saying Tehillim, learning together, growing together. Why? Why are you doing this? You're doing this for Am Yisrael. You're doing this for Eretz Yisrael. You're doing this for the Jewish people, because what it means to be part of the Jewish people is that when we have difficult times and when there is darkness, each of us does our own little part to bring light. Each of you right now is bringing so much light. I thought I brought a lot of light when I lit the menorah in the middle of an army base in the middle of nowhere. But it's nothing compared to the incredible light that all of you are bringing each and every night by participating, by being members of the Tehillim army. I'm so proud, Baruch Hashem, of each of you, and I can only imagine the nachas that the Ribono Shel Olam is having from each of you, looking down and seeing his beautiful children who could just as easily be doing their own thing, but instead care enough about Klal Yisrael to bring a little bit more light, even when sometimes there feels like there's so much darkness. So I hope, as Moritziri said before, I hope that we don't have to wait till Tisha B'Av to be in Yerushalayim together. Right? How incredible would it be that instead of everybody joining from wherever they live, imagine we were all able to do this together, Baruch Hashem, in Yerushalayim, to gather right outside of our beautiful Beis HaMikdash, to see all of Am Yisrael together. And halavai, in the schus of your tfilos, in the schus of the Tehillim, and in the schus of the beautiful achdus that each of you participate in every single night, I have no doubt that that day is going to come very soon. So Moritziri told me that this group likes to sing. Is that true? This group likes to sing? Yeah? Okay. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to sing with you a little bit. And I want to say, I heard you had Eitan Katz on this before. I want to say in the beginning, I am not Eitan Katz, right? I'm not even nowhere next to Eitan Katz. If Eitan Katz had like auditions or tryout for a band, I wouldn't even make the first cut, the second cut, the third cut, nothing. But I'm what you've got for tonight. So maybe we'll sing a little bit of Achinu tonight together, Emir Tzashem, and Halavai, again, in the schos of the beautiful Kiddusha that all of you bring to this beautiful army. Emir Tzashem, we should be zocha to be together in Yerushalayim very soon. Hayachayinu kol Beis Yisrael, Hayachayinu kol Beis Yisrael, Hanisunim batzara uvashiv yom nimein bayom uvein baya basha. Chaveinu kol Beis Yisrael, Chaveinu kol Beis Yisrael, Hanisunim batzara uvashiv yom nimein bayom uvein baya basha. Hamakom Yeravavachem Yerachem Alavayim Yotzim Mitzorah Leyeva Chom Me'afel Aliyavavara Shibod Legeyala Ashta Magala Vizman Kavavore Hakom Yeravavachem Yerachem Halevevaya miyotziyai mitzara leyer b'chol me'afel aliyah v'avoda mishibod legeyola hashta b'hagala uvizman kavavoriv. Children, an incredible schus to join you here tonight. Mortziri, thank you so much for inviting me on, and I hope that in Meretz Hashem I am zocha to join you again in the future.
Amen. Thank you so much, Rabbi Silber. Everyone, let's give a big thank you to Rabbi Silber. You could just clap your hands. And thank you so much. We have all these beautiful children clapping. You can't see them all at once because I can't spotlight them fast enough. But Rabbi Silber, thank you so much for singing with us. And what I know what's so amazing about our kids is that even my 2-year-old on my lap is literally, yeah, literally, you're imitating me. He's literally, when you said hashta, he screamed hashta, like they know the song, even though he can't even talk. He yelled his baby talk louder by hashta. Like that means that you guys, achinu is on your lips, and all of you, he's just my kid, so I hear him. And I'm sure in your homes, the fact that you can sing that song so beautifully and really think about the words when you're singing it, about how we're all brothers and sisters, that's the biggest comfort to any of the suffering we have here. So thank you so much for joining us. Okay. All right, everybody, it's time for Tehillim. Everybody hold up your Tehillim proudly. We have 2 prakim tonight, Kuf Chaf Aleph and Kuf Mem Beis. Mommy has Tehillim, yeah? Which one do you want, Shlomo? This one or this one? This one? Okay. We're going to be saying Kuf Chaf Aleph, and we already have a lot of people holding up their own Tehillims, like the InKredible Linger kids. Hi, how are you? Tell your mother I miss her. I haven't seen her in a long time. Let's see who else is ready with their Tehillims. My brother, what's your name? My brother came home from Israel. Beautiful. Dina, you're not holding up a Tehillim. You're holding up a brush from the olive wood shop. That is so gorgeous. Let me see it one more time. For the children who don't know what that is, there's a little old store in Mea Sharim. I don't know if that's where you got it from. It looks like it. Is it from the olive wood shop? Maybe. You're like, I don't know. They just brought it home for me. Wow. Beautiful. Yehudis. Gorgeous. So nice. Oh, you have all kinds of stuff. Show and tell. Show and tell. Okay. Let's see who else has their Tehillim ready. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at the incredible Carrie family. You must have been at our concert because you're using the Tehillim card. I'm so happy that you're using it. That's exactly why we gave it out, because we wanted you to have it handy. That's so beautiful. Okay, let's see who else. Let's do one more before we start Tehillim. Let's see. The incredible Eliana has her Tehillim. Hi, incredible Eliana. Thank you for being part of the Tehillim army in your kitchen. Okay, so okay, our first Perek of Tehillim tonight. Oh, I took it away from you. I'm sorry, I forgot. All right, let's see over here. Gonna pull up our first. A lot of people are trying to be the Tehillim name. I'm gonna find it. Okay, I think we found our guy. Spotlight for everyone. And I'm not sure where that one. Let's try that one more time. Spotlight for everyone. What is happening? One more time. Ah, there's our kids. Okay. Menachem, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're unmuted. Baruch Hashem. Okay, your mother told me that you know that your family used to be my neighbor when you lived in Baltimore, but I don't even know you. I never even met you. Maybe I did when you were a newborn, but it's been a very long time. You didn't know that? I met you. Yes, you were like this age. You looked like this, younger. Okay, so Menachem, where do you live? Tell everybody.
Chicago.
Okay, Menachem is going to be leading Chaf Aleph tonight live from Chicago. And tell us your name. I know your name, but tell us your name. Big brother. Yosef. Okay. So Menachem, you're going to be leading Chaf Aleph tonight. You want me to use this one? Okay. We're going to be leading Chaf Aleph tonight. Chaf Aleph is a very, very powerful parak because Chaf Aleph, for a lot of reasons, but yeah, exactly. For a lot of reasons, but this is the parak where we say Hashem Yishmar Tzisecha Uvoecha Me'ata V'Ad Olam. The last pasuk. And when we say that pasuk, we're davening to Hashem for a lot of, we could daven for whatever we want. But one of the things I like to think about when I say that, Hashem shall watch your comings and your goings, is that right now there are soldiers who are about to go into the war, right? Imagine like sometimes, you know how like sometimes they're on the base and sometimes they're fighting and then they come back to the base and then they go fight? Menachem, you know about that?
What?
You know, like when soldiers like are on the base with like all their friends and like that's where they sleep, that's where they eat, and then they go on a mission and then they come back to the base and then they go back, right? And they go to fight and they come back. So when they're leaving the army base to go fight, do you think they're scared?
Yeah.
Right. Like, I mean, I would be scared. I don't know if they're scared, but I would imagine that that's like a very nervous, like it's a time when they would start to feel nervous, or they could really strengthen their belief in Hashem. And we could daven for them during that time that Hashem watches over them when they come and when they go, so that they should go safely and come back safely. So that's what I like to think about when I get up to that part at the end. Hashem Yishmar Tzisecha Menachem, I know you want to start, but can I show you something? Yeah. So there's a lady, her name is Mrs. Wallman. She lives here in Baltimore where I live. And she's in Eretz Yisrael right now with a bunch of women who went to do mitzvahs. And she sent me this picture. She went to an army base and you see these soldiers?
Yeah.
Do you see their faces?
Yeah.
How old do they look? Do they look like they're like old or young? Like young guys or old guys?
Young.
Yeah, they look very young. I would probably guess that they're like, I don't know how old they are, but they look very young, like 18, 19, 20, 21, something like that. And they're young and they have their whole life ahead of them. And Amir Hashem, they're going to be okay. But she went to the army base to go say hello to them and tell them. And she told them about the Tehillim army, Menachem. She told them about the Tehillim army. You know what they said? They said, she said, don't be scared because there's thousands of kids davening for you. And they said, thank you so much. That makes us feel so confident to know that we're going into war because they're davening. So let's think about those boys and all of their friends and all of the Jewish people who are in battle. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you're on. Go for it. Chaf Chaf Aleph.
Shulam Alos Asa Enai El Harim Me'ayin
Shir Lamalos Asa Enai El Haharim Me'ayin Yavo Azri.
Azri Me'im Adonai Osei Shamayim Va'aretz.
Azri Me'im Adonai Osei Shamayim Va'aretz.
Al Yitin Lamot Raglacha Al Yanim Shomracha.
Al Yitin Lamot Raglacha Al Yanom Shomracha.
Anum V'la Yishan Shomer Yisrael.
Hine Lo Yanum V'lo Yishan Shomer Yisrael.
Adonai Shomracha Adonai Tzilcha Yad Yaminacha.
Adonai Shomracha Adonai Tzilcha Al Yad Yaminacha.
Imam Hashem Eslayach Chaverat Balayla.
Yomam Hashamash Lo Yakeka Ve'yareach Balayla.
Adonai Yishmer Mikora Yishmer Es Nafshecha.
Adonai Yishmarcha Mikol Ra Yishmar Es Nafshecha.
Adonai Yishmer Tzischa Uberecha Me'ata V'ad Olam.
Adonai Yishmar Tzisecha Uvoecha Me'ata V'ad Olam. Beautiful job, Menachem. Do you want to say any shout outs to your friends?
Yeah.
What did you want to say?
I want to shout out to my friends, my family, and my Siri.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and what about you, Yosef? Do you want to say anything?
No.
No? Okay. Oh, how? Okay. Shout out to your mommy. Okay. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us. You did a beautiful job reading it for so many people. And now everyone turn to Kuf Mem Beis. Kuf Mem Beis. Okay. I'm gonna get our friend over here. His name is Shimshi. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just Spotlight. Is that you? Are you Shimshi? Yay, Baruch Hashem, because there's lots of people who name themselves Shimshi Cup for Seed. And Ricky. And then there must be someone else there because there's only 2 names that I know, but there's 3 people. So I need to meet one more of you. Hi. Yassi. Hi, Yassi and Shimshi and Ricky. And happy birthday to everyone. And there's another one. Who are you in the back?
Yochi.
Yochi. Okay. Where are you guys from?
Lakewood.
Beautiful. Joining us from Lakewood, we have the Cup for Steens. And Shimshi, which one? Shimshi, you're in the middle?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Shimshi's going to be leading Chaf Mem Beis. So whenever you're ready, you can start with Pasuk Aleph. You're going to use your loudest voice, and everybody is going to copy you one Pasuk at a time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Askela David Biyai Vamra Sifasi.
Maskiel le David biyoso v'me'ara sefila.
Heli El Adonai Eschanan.
Koli el Adonai azak, koli el Adonai eschanan.
Espoich Lefanav Sichi Tzarasi Lefanav. Aki.
Ashpoch lefanav sichi, tsarasi lefanav aged.
Isi Atif Alai Ruchi Iva Ata Yedata Nesivasi Bairach Zu Ahalich Manu Fachli.
Vehisatif alai ruchi ve'ata yadata nesivasi ve'orach zu ahalech tamanu fachli.
Habeit Yamin Ure'ei Ve'em Li Makir Avad Manais Mimani In Dairesh Lenashi.
Abi yamin ure'ei ve'ein li makir avad manos mimeni in dorish lenafshi.
Za'at Ati Ilacha Adonai Amarti Atam Marsi Chalki Be'eretz HaChayim.
Za'akti elecha Adonai amarti ata machsi chalki be'eretz hachayim.
Kesiva Ewanasi Ki Dalasi Me'ad Hatzilini Me'rodefai Ki Ametu Mimani.
Akshiva el rinasi ki dalosi me'od hatzileni merodafai ki amtu mimani.
Ati Mi Masker Lenashi Ladis Eshmacha Biyachtibu Hadikim Ki Sigmal Alai.
Hotzia mimaskar nafshi lehodos es shemacha biachtiru tzadikim ki sigmol alai. Beautiful. I'm going to say the Misha Beirach now, and everybody, including you guys, the cup for steams at home, everyone can listen and say Amen. Misha Beirach Avosinu Abraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov Hu Yivarech Es HaChayalim Ha'umdem Al Mishmar Artzinu Va'arei Elohinu Yitin Adonai Es Ayavinu Hakamim Alinu Negafim Lefneihem HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yadbar Zoninu Tachtehem V'Atrei Mekasar Yeshua Uva'ataras Nitzachom V'Kuyam Behem HaKasav Ki Adonai Elohichem Aholech imachem lehilachim lachem imayvechem lahoshia eschem ben Omar. Amen.
Amen.
Beautiful. Okay, Shimshi and family, do you want to say anything to everybody?
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
To Toby and Abigail Chermek and to the InKredible Ashton kids.
Beautiful. Okay. Anyone else want to say something? All of you
Yeah,
supported.
the Ari rapper Chaim Weinberg, kids in my class and my neighbors.
Beautiful. What about you? Anyone else? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah. Me.
Wait, Ricky, what did you say?
To Bila Patrick and to Rachel Bash.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and happy birthday, kids. Thank you so much for joining us. Wait, I lost you. What? Wait, what? What do you want to say?
Shout out to Mrs. Frank, my mother's teacher
Mrs.
from
Frank?
Queens. Yeah.
My grandmother was your mother's teacher? Her dance teacher? She had the dancing bubby? Major shout outs. Look at that. Amazing. Okay. Oops. I just cut you out. I didn't mean to do that so suddenly. Thank you so much, Kupferstein family. Thank you for sponsoring tonight as well. And everybody, before we get to the raffles, I also want to say happy birthday to, I'm not usually such a big birthday person. Like, you know, I get about 100 messages a day asking people, could you shout out this birthday and that birthday? But I don't get to all of them. But happy birthday to Asna, Chaim Seven's mommy. It's a very important birthday announcement. You should have a very, very happy birthday, and your family is filled with tons of mitzvos, and I appreciate you guys. You are the power behind the Tehillim army. Okay, I am going to share my, before I share my screen, I want to make a big thank you, which I was supposed to say in the beginning of the program, because thank you to Naki Radio for being one of our partners here at the Tehillim army. We have a Naki Radio in our house. I have one here. This is what it looks like. It's really cute and powerful. A little small device that we use to listen to the InKredible Kids podcast and to all the Jewish music that we love. And it's really fun. And we are going to be raffling off 2 of them tonight. Compliments of Naki Radio. So this is a really awesome thing to have in your house. And right, Shlomo? We can't turn it on because it's not plugged in. Should we turn it on a different time?
Yeah.
I think in Hashem tomorrow, we're going to do a little tutorial with it. Okay. Okay, and then we could listen to Happy Clappy. What else should we listen to on it?
Happy.
Happy Clappy?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe tomorrow we'll do that, okay? Okay, I'm going to share the screen, and we're also going to be, right, and the book that we showed you earlier, this is another book that we're going to give away tonight, Living with Bitachon for Children from Art Scroll, and the mystery prize donated by the Farhi family. You never know what it's going to be. And I'm telling you, every time someone wins a mystery prize, they send me an email. What is it? My kids want to know. And what do you think I tell them? What do you think I tell them? It's a mystery. What's a mystery? You're not supposed to know. It's exciting. Part of the experience. Check the mail and you open the box and you find out. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. Okay, so let's see. Opening up the wheel. We have 1,619 families in the raffle tonight. So figure out your odds on that. And if you win, I think you should go buy some lottery tickets. Okay. First winner of the night wins this book, Living with Bitachon for Children. Ooh, we have the InKredible Kleins on the drums tonight.
What?
And the Fishmans on the drums. And the concert was a blast on the drums. And the winner is the Java Her Flourishes. Trina613@gmail.com. You won the book. Next prize is the mystery prize. Mystery prize. Let's see who I have on the drums tonight over here. I'm looking through. I see the Schreibers from Denver on the drums. And I see the Lipsets davening really hard. The Blach family. Yitzchak Blach at yahoo.com. Bob. Are you known by Bob? Well, congratulations to Bob on winning the mystery prize. And now for the first Naki Radio. First one. By the way, for so long, I thought it was called Naki Radio, and I was corrected. And now I found out that it's Naki. Yeah, they're very happy. And the Gutman, Sarah E. Gutman at gmail.com. First winner. Oh, look how, whoever this person is, my baby brother was born on Hanukkah with the pink Tehillim. That was so beautiful how you clapped for the winners. I saw you davening to win. First, you were davening to win, and then when you didn't win, you weren't like, oh man, you started clapping. I wish I could learn from you and have that kind of reaction to things. Okay, next one over here. Next Naki Radio is going to, yeah, they're very happy. Yeah, they're happy clappy. efeldheim@gmail.com. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I was just talking about you guys tonight. I was saying that your daughter helps me watch Shlomo sometimes, right?
Happy?
Yeah, and they won.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Well, everybody, I just want to say, if anybody knows what lamb chop is, sometimes I feel like I'm the lady from Lamb Chop and this is Lamb Chop, and we're just like talking to each other the whole time. Like we're just having like, this is like really fun, you know, chocolate on my microphone, all good, right, guys? in the Purim spirit, like so many of you. All of you guys are having 2 months of Purim this year. Okay, everybody, I want to give a big thank you to Rabbi Silber, a big thank you to the Weiss family, the Kupferstein family, the boys who led our Tehillim, and to every single one of you guys for being here and taking the situation so seriously in Eretz Yisrael when we need to, and also using your power of simcha. And I just want to give a shout out to this boy right here, okay? I don't want to embarrass you, but Davi, could you unmute yourself for a second? Hey. Could you tell everybody what you did when your Rebbe told you that you're learning Mishnayos?
I said the whole Tehillim on Shabbos.
Why? Why did you say the whole Tehillim?
But like, because my house that we should say a few capital of Tehillim before the on Shabbos, that like that to daven to Hashem that we should understand Mishnayos, and I said the whole Sefer Tehillim.
That's beautiful. So if I understood you correctly, because you told me that yesterday, that's why I want you to tell all the kids. Davi told me yesterday that, right? You told me that your Rebbe said that you're starting to learn Mishnayos. And were you nervous about starting to learn Mishnayos? Because it's really hard, right? And your Rebbe, and whose idea was it to say Tehillim? Your Rebbe or your mother?
Now.
Your Menahel. Oh, like the principal. So the Menahel, the principal, said everybody should say a few kapitlach of Tehillim, right? So that Hashem should see that you really, really want to understand the Mishnayos. And that's such a beautiful thing. And I'm sure that, the more, it's going to be hard work, but connecting to Hashem, even asking Hashem to help you understand something in school is something very powerful. And it was very inspiring to me. So I wanted you to tell all the kids that. So what message could you tell all the kids about davening for something that you need? What do you want to tell them?
I don't understand you.
Like what do you want to tell all the kids? Like if they're ever in a situation where they're nervous about something or something's hard, what could they do?
That maybe if let's say one time somebody's very nervous about something and he should and if he says that with a simcha, not crying, but with a simcha, then Hashem is gonna help you. That's like that when sing that with a harm, like that we should do it. Even if we don't have a harm, we should sing it, and then Hashem will help you better.
We should sing it.
Like we should do if not like cry it. You should do like sing it and that just like remember we showed a video of Noam. He said that we should sing it with to him with that's the last thing that he said on the video. That we should sing it.
You were paying such good attention to that. Can't believe you remember that. Wow. Who else remembers that when Noam came on and told us that we should sing Tehillim? He said b'mangina, right? Right? So Noam was, if you weren't part of the Tehillim army a few weeks ago when Noam came on, Davi's remembering, thank you for saying that, I almost forgot about it. He's remembering that Noam told us when you say Tehillim, you should sing it in a tune so you'll feel it more, right? Connect with the Tehillim. Thank you, Davi. You are awesome. That was not planned, by the way, right? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, and with that, I'm going to wish you all a good night. And remember, you are all incredible kids. Bye. Bye.